How's it going, guys? It's K Cars, and in this video we're going to be talking a brand new mod for my 2001 Jeep Cherokee XJ here. And this is actually something that you guys have been asking me about in previous videos. And then at the end of this video we're also going to be announcing the winner of my Auxbeam LED headlight giveaway. So definitely make sure that you stay until the end to see if you won. And now let's get into the video. Alright guys, so this brand new mod here, let me show you guys what it looks like here. So I actually did post this on my community section on my YouTube channel, and somebody actually did guess this correctly. So these are actually brand new bumper end caps for my Jeep here, and I actually did mention this in some of my previous videos where I talked about some of my future plans for my Jeep. So yes, we are finally getting brand new bumper end caps, and let me show you guys the current state of my current bumper end caps here to kind of show you guys like a before shot of what they actually look like here. So of course these are the bumper end caps right here, and as you guys know, if you're familiar with these old Jeeps, then you probably know that these bumper end caps are known for fading over time, which you can pretty obviously see that these are definitely faded. And what causes this is usually just like sitting out in direct sunlight and UV rays. So this happens on the front and rear. We can look at the passenger side front end cap right here. Same thing, except there also is some discoloration and it kind of looks like it's green on this little corner right here. I do think that the front bumper end caps are just a little bit worse than the rear. We are getting both all four bumper end caps replaced, so this is what the front looks like, and there definitely are more solutions to fixing these if you don't want to completely replace them, which I also will go over. But here we can take a look at the rear bumper end cap and see what that looks like right there. So obviously it is pretty wet right now because I just drove through a puddle, so it's kind of hard to tell like where all the scratches are and stuff, but you can kind of tell that there is some discoloration, most of there on the bottom. So like I said, the rear definitely isn't as bad as the front. We'll take a look at the passenger side rear. You can kind of get a better view here of the discoloration right there, as well as some scratches right there on the bottom. So before we actually unbox these and show you guys what they look like, I did want to go over some common solutions that people actually use to fix the discoloration on their bumper end caps. And this would apply if you do not want to completely replace them. So one of the most common methods that I've heard of to actually restore the color on your bumper end caps is actually the torch or heat gun method. So with that method, you literally just like get a torch or a heat gun and kind of go over the whole bumper end cap until it turns back to the original color. So of course I didn't want to do that because I could risk maybe cracking the end cap or melting it. I know using that method does make these a little bit brittle, so that can also cause it to crack sometimes. So that's why I didn't want to use that method. Another common thing people do is to actually just like paint these things. One reason that I didn't want to do that is because I know these things aren't actually supposed to be like completely black. If they were black, you know, they would match the wheels and tires and stuff, but it wouldn't have that OEM look that I'm really looking for. So I know obviously I can get like dark gray spray paint or something, but I just feel like spray painting over this would not give it that OEM look that I'm looking for. I do believe they're supposed to actually match the color of the bumper here. So as you can see, it's not completely black, it's more of like a dark gray color. And once again, obviously I know I could just get like a dark gray spray paint to paint over these, but it just wouldn't have that OEM stock look that I'm looking for with these. And then another method that I've heard of is Cerakote, which is kind of like a ceramic coating wipe that you use. You basically just like wipe off the whole end cap, and it's supposed to restore the color and keep it that way for I believe like 2 years maybe. So it is a ceramic coating which does help to protect it from sunlight and direct UV rays. So that's definitely a good option as well, but I was looking for something more permanent and not just to fix these. I just felt like getting brand new bumper end caps would be the best way for me to do this. So now that we actually went over a few ways that you can bring back the color on your bumper end caps if you do not want to get brand new ones, let's actually go ahead and actually unbox these brand new bumper end caps and show you guys what they look like here. So right here we do have the 4 brand new bumper end caps, and you can see right away it's kind of like a textured plastic, and there was only one website where I found like true OEM replacement end caps. All the other ones that claimed to be OEM replacement were like painted gloss black, and you know, obviously I really don't think gloss black would look that great for bumper end caps here, so I just didn't want to get those. So I'm actually not sure what brand these are, but I got these from carparts.com, and I believe they were around 160 bucks including tax and shipping, and that was for the 2 front, 2 rear, also including the front valence thing. I think that's what it's called. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about here. So I got the 4 end caps as well as this little piece right here. I think it's called a valence. That's what it's called on the website at least. So I got 5 parts total, 4 end caps, and that 1 valence, and I think it was $160 including tax and shipping, and that was from carparts.com. Once again, that was the only website that I found a true direct OEM stock replacement for these things. All the other websites like Quadratech, Summit Racing, 4-Wheel Parts, they all did have OEM replacements, but like I said, they were painted like gloss black, which I was not a fan of. I just didn't think that would look too great, and it's not an actual OEM replacement. So here obviously we have the front driver side. As you can see, it's a nice black textured plastic kind of finish, so that's what I was going for here, and it is a complete direct replacement. So really happy with how these actually look. So let's go ahead and take this and kind of show you guys what it's going to look like on the Jeep here. Now there is one part that I might have to modify here, and I'm going to show you guys kind of where that is. We set it down here. This is where the fog light is supposed to go, as you can see right over here. And I'm not sure what this little piece right here is for, but I'm most likely going to have to cut that out, or else the fog light will not fit. There's a comparison right there. You can see that plastic piece is kind of in the way of the fog light, so definitely gonna have to probably cut that out. Not really sure how it's gonna fit, but do a nice comparison here. Definitely gonna be a huge upgrade to it. And if we hold it up to the bumper here, so yeah, the end caps are definitely darker than the bumper, so I was mistaken on that. But yeah, so painting these things probably wouldn't be too bad of an idea, but still, I do think just getting a brand new end cap is the best way to go, at least in my opinion, for what I'm going for here. And definitely for the gloss black ones, I definitely don't think I'd be a fan of how those look. But anyways, here is the brand new bumper end cap. I think it's going to be a very good upgrade and kind of finish the look of this whole Jeep, because, you know, basically I've been spending like the last probably 1.5 years trying to get this Jeep to look, I guess, good. And basically the end caps are pretty much the only part that is left to actually fix and make it look better. I know a lot of people have been commenting that the end caps are basically the only thing left that I need to actually fix up on my Jeep. So very excited that we're actually finally getting this done. Now let's go ahead and take a look at one of the rear bumper end caps. All right guys, so here we have a rear bumper end cap. You can see it's the same kind of textured plastic as the front, and if we take this down here and just compare it to what I have on here right now, you can see not too much of a difference when you compare it with the front, but this one is definitely going to be an improvement as well, because the stock one that I have on here right now is definitely discolored a little bit, and it also has a few scratches on there as well. So definitely going to look great. One thing that I don't see is screws for the mud flap. So if you look right there, you can see the mud flap right there has 3 screws that hold it on. So that's just gonna have to get drilled in here. Not a big deal, but we do have all the rest of the slots for like screws and bolts here. So right there on the bottom, that is that little screw right there. And then this one right here is what attaches it to the rear bumper, and that's right over there. So this one shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, seems like it should fit pretty well, just looking at it from there. So yeah, those are the bumper end caps, and like I said, we are still actually waiting for the front valence piece, so I'm actually expecting to receive that tomorrow. But if we go ahead and take another look at it here, so whenever I took these bumper end caps off for the first time to install the tow hooks, I actually think one of the holes in the plastic actually like ripped out. I'm not sure how well you guys will be able to see this if I show you, but yeah, so right there, there's supposed to be a screw right over here, and there's supposed to be a hole that it goes in, so that just kind of ripped out whenever I took it out. So right now how I have it held on is just by like those 2 washers squeezing it together. so it's not actually held in there, it's just like squeezed on by the washers. So once I replace the end cap and the valence, should be able to just screw it on there and actually have like an actual hole for the screw to go into. So yeah, valence also is pretty discolored and also has a few scratches on it as well, so that's going to be a good upgrade too. So yeah guys, like I said, there are the 4 brand new bumper end caps that I got. We are still waiting for the front valence to come in, and I am expecting that tomorrow. So as of right now, my first impressions are, you know, very good. I got these from carparts.com. All 4 end caps and the front valence were about $160, including shipping and tax. Didn't have any issues with the shipment. It came in like 2 days probably, so pretty happy with that. It's also the only place online that I could actually find a true OEM direct replacement with like the textured plastic, because everywhere else had kind of like the gloss black finish on these. So definitely happy with these, and we'll see how they actually install once we do that. So when it comes to the install, whenever I took these front end caps off to install the tow hooks down there, it was quite a difficult process, only because some of the screws are kind of difficult to get to. Mainly just the 8mm that's like sitting right up here. You kind of have to squeeze through a bunch of different things down there, but I'm definitely going to do my best to show you guys the whole installation process on these. So yeah, you guys will definitely be getting an install video once I actually do that. And when it comes to the rear bumper end caps, these are actually much easier. So these actually just have like 3 screws that you need to take out, either 2 or 3 depending on if you have mud flaps or not. So one is right there, that just connects it to the rear bumper. The other one is this one right over here. Now, whenever I first got this Jeep, it actually did not have this little screw right here, and that's because the screw attaches to the rear lower quarter panel, which is behind the end cap. You can see right there. So this actually did not exist because it was all rusted out. So I got that replaced, and now I actually have a place to screw that little screw in down there. So that's the second step. And then if you have mud flaps, you also have to take off this top screw right here, I believe. So the rear is definitely a lot more straightforward than the front. Once you take off all of those either 2 or 3 screws, this end cap literally just like slides right off, and that's basically all you have to do. Now, whenever I made that video talking about my future plans for this Jeep, I also did mention that I did want to replace the rear bumper as well. So we're not going to do the rear end caps right away. We're actually just going to do the front end caps along with the valence. And then I'm going to do the rear bumper end caps the same time that I get the bumper replaced, because these things have to come off to take the bumper off. So might as well just do the bumper end caps along with the rear bumper. So yeah guys, that's going to be it for the bumper end caps unboxing and review. Hope you guys enjoyed this portion of the video. Like I said, carparts.com is where I got those. And now let's go ahead and select and announce a winner for the Auxbeam LED headlights. All right guys, so now it's finally time to select and announce the winner of my Auxbeam LED headlights here. Let's go ahead and take a look at these first before we actually pick a winner. So of course, brand new headlights, still got the fancy styrofoam packing here. Here we have the Auxbeam LED headlights. So obviously we have 2 headlights along with these little wire connections. So these are actually not needed. I believe they're just like extra if you want to do some modifications with the wiring. And of course we do have the standard 3-prong connection right here, as well as your connections for the daytime running lights and the turn signals that are included in these headlights right here. So of course, Auxbeam LED headlights. And I did announce this giveaway about a month ago, and it went on for the entire month of October. The last date to enter for this giveaway was actually October 31st. So let's go ahead and pick a winner for the person who's going to receive these brand new Auxbeam LED headlights. All right guys, so the criteria to actually enter this giveaway, it was pretty simple. You didn't have to spend any kind of money, no purchase necessary to win. Basically, the only requirements that I asked were to subscribe to the channel, like the video where I announced the giveaway, and also leave a comment, and then DM me a screenshot showing proof that you liked and subscribed to my Instagram, which is kcars_. And then also I asked you guys to provide me your YouTube username just so I could go ahead and manually verify that you guys actually did leave a comment on that video. So that's all you had to do. I know there were a few people who I guess did not read the instructions completely. I had some people just DMing me their username, some people just DMing me a screenshot, some people just commenting thinking that was enough. But in future giveaways, make sure you guys completely read all the instructions just to make sure that you guys can get completely entered into the giveaway. All right guys, so here we have every single entry of this giveaway here. So we have 36 total. Right there you can see in column A we have the number assigned to each entry. In column B we have the Instagram username, and in column C we have the YouTube username of each person who entered here. So of course the numbers that are assigned are just 1 through 36, so you guys can verify that right there. We have number 1, then it goes all the way down to 36 here for the last one. So the way we're going to actually choose a giveaway winner is by using the random number generator on Google here. So let's go ahead and adjust this range here. So of course we have 1 as the minimum, and then for the maximum we're going to put 36 because we have 36 people who entered. So just to verify that one more time, you guys can see we have 1 right there, then going all the way down to 36, and then one more time show you guys right here. Minimum is set to 1, maximum is set to 36. Let's go ahead and click generate and find a winner. All right, so 31 is the winner. Let's go ahead and see who it is. All right, so we got Friesen Off-Road is our giveaway winner. So congratulations to Friesen Off-Road. Instagram username is Friesen Off-Road, and same thing on YouTube. So yeah, congratulations to Friesen Off-Road. You just won my Auxbeam LED headlights. Let's just take another look at these right here. I will do my best to kind of like polish these up, make them nice and clean for you. I really hope that you enjoy these headlights, and I hope that they come in handy for you as well. And if you guys want to see some more giveaways in the future, if you let me know what kind of giveaways you guys would like to see. Unfortunately, I'm not at the point where I can be giving away vehicles yet. I know that's what all the other big YouTubers do, but unfortunately, I'm not at that position just yet. But that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys for all the support on the giveaway. I think it was pretty fun. And if you guys have any questions or comments, make sure to leave those down in the comment section below. If you guys have any video suggestions for videos you would like to see, make sure to also drop those down in the comments below. And if you guys liked this video or found it entertaining, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.